not build off of each other's emotions because the emotions aren't there.
I think those hyenas were even scareder.
Cause nobody messes with your dad.
I think those hyenas were even scareder.
That's cause nobody messes with your dad.
How am I supposed to care about these characters and their relationship when they don't even care about each other? What the fuck? At the end of the scene, Mufasa tells Simba to look to the stars if he ever feels alone, and that the kings of the past are watching down on him.
Those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
And in The Lion King 2019, they decided to add some extra bullshit.
And so will I.
But I can't see them, Dad.
Keep looking, son. Keep looking.
Dad, I don't literally see kings. Those are stars. So now we're back to the hyenas and it's nighttime. In the original film, we get a humorous scene with some pretty iconic animation and clever visual gags. The humor in this scene works very naturally, and these characters are lots of fun to watch. And in the remake, it's just really boring and forced. It doesn't feel natural. It just feels like they're trying to be funny.
Mufasa is strong, like way stronger than us.
Please give me some space.
What?
You could lay anywhere in this cave.
Ha ha ha, so funny, ha ha.
Good posture.
Next time I see Mufasa, I'm gonna teach him a lesson he will never forget.
Well, you're in luck. He's right behind you.
Mufasa?
Alright, I know it's really confusing because of just how poorly communicated every single thing in this movie is, but in this film, Scar and the hyenas do not know each other. So whereas in the original, there is a clear relationship and dynamic between them, in this film, they are just now meeting for the first time. This is also why the last scene ended with Shenzi instead of Scar. They just wanted them not to know each other until this exact scene for some reason.
That's not the case.
And remember, in the old one, he already was conspiring with them. In this one, he's presenting a scenario, and he's pitching them on allying with him in a conspiracy against Mufasa.
You see, Disney's original plan was to completely remove the Be Prepared song, and nobody outside of Disney knew that that was going to happen until February of 2018, when Elton John said there's going to be 4 of our songs in the film from the original: Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Hakuna Matata, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, and Circle of Life. Now, it doesn't take a genius to notice that he listed every single song he wrote for the original except one, so naturally some articles started popping up and people around the world chanted in unison about how disappointed they were, which is understandable. I mean, not only is it the villain song, but to many people it is the best song in the movie.
When you're doing a Disney movie, a villain song is a big important part. It's really when they lay their cards on the table.
To anybody paying attention, it was pretty obvious why Disney didn't want the song in their remake.
One of our great storyboard artists, Jorn Klubian, took the material, and he and Andy Gaskell, our art director, were really inspired by Leni Riefenstahl kind of fascist documentary stuff.
Well, the idea is when we introduced the yellow lights, it was to give you the colors of like an old newsreel, so that we colored everything in kind of these old browny yellows, like an old newsreel.
Yeah, a lot of debate about the scene in previews, whether it was appropriate and how much we would lean in the direction of this kind of fascism on parade kind of thing.
The original song has goose stepping, and that's a Nazi thing, so to prove to everybody how not Nazis we are, we're gonna remove the entire song. I know it sounds really, 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 really dumb, but trust me that this is the most likely scenario. Every single one of their recent remakes is constantly attempting to address the criticisms of the original. If there's a female character in the movie, they're gonna get more lines, their own song, and they're gonna be a badass girl boss.
I'm not bossy. I'm the boss.
Encourage girls to lead. Take the pledge at bandbossy.com.
Shenzi is now a badass girl boss, and the reason she wasn't in the first movie is because they were friends